Hi planner babes, and welcome to my beautiful mess. This is Mary. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. So today I'm going to do a weekly spread in my vertical. Just a classic size planner. I'm really excited for July because in July I'm getting a neutral planner, so it won't have it won't have any of the inside pages. As much as I love it, I think it's sometimes a distraction on the YouTube videos. So I know y'all are gonna love the neutral look in July when I start that planner. So today I'm gonna keep this week's spread really simple. We're just gonna be using, I think I say that, these two sticker books. One of the Color Story books, I think it was Color Story 3, and which happens to be my favorite Color Story book. I'm actually gonna run out and grab a couple of these. And then the Farmhouse sticker book. So the spread, if you're unfamiliar with the Color Story books, if you're new to Happy Planner, the Color Story books are kind of curated sticker collections. So they have like 5 or 6 kind of collections in each one of these value pack sticker books. They're kind of already color coordinated for you. And so it takes some of the work out of planning. So if you want like just like an easy week where you can just throw down some stickers and not have to think too much, or maybe you don't have like a lot of time to plan that week, the Color Story books are really good for that. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite palettes in here, which is this like muted pink, like navy, or I guess it's almost like an indigo. It's like charcoal and rose gold. It's really, really pretty. But it's got some muted colors, and that's what I'm going to use this week. So I'm going to start. If you have the Farmhouse sticker book, you'll notice that there's some, there's obviously a rose gold theme in the Farmhouse sticker book, and then there are some pale peaches and stuff like that that I think kind of go with this color palette. So I'll probably interweave that a little bit. So I'm going to just do a really, really quick design, y'all. I am just going to start by filling in a lot of my space with some of these like full box stickers. And if you watched my last video, you'll know that the quarantine has kind of changed a little bit, like how I'm planning a little bit. Like we don't have a lot to put in our planners these days. So I've been getting a little more normally I give myself a lot of space to write, but right now there's not a lot to write in our planners. So I'm going to be covering up like quite a bit of space, I think, with stickers, just to kind of, I don't know, make it look less depressing. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. I'm struggling with that. Like I'm an introvert, so I thought, oh, I won't have any problem with like, I won't have any problem with staying at home, and I totally do. It's been way harder than I thought it was going to be. Oops, this is kind of crooked. Let's stick that on there. Okay. So I'm filling up a lot of the space. I'm going to be very decorative and fill up a lot of the space. Not that like I'm bothered by white space or anything like that. It's just trying to make it happier. I'm just trying to make it happier. So I'm going to put some of those on there, little weekend stickers. And there's actually another clear one, I think. Here we go. And I'm going to throw that. Down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to stick a pretty little quote in here. Have y'all been doing that? I've been trying to do some things that make me happy in quarantine. A lot of self-care, trying to connect with friends online. I've really been trying to do some of that, just to kind of keep the spirit up, right? Okay, and then I'm going to use a couple of these, I guess they're border stickers, and just kind of stick them. They're like double box, it looks like. What? Okay, I'm gonna take that off because that's gonna bother me. I guess these are for the monthly boxes. I don't know, like they don't quite fit. I'm like really surprised by that it doesn't actually fit in the vertical box. That is just gonna drive me crazy. I don't know, was it meant for like the dashboard or something? I was gonna stick one on the top and one on the bottom, but if it's gonna leave a big, like a gap, no. That's just gonna bother me. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so OCD like that. Like, maybe y'all think I'm weird, but that would drive me crazy all week. Okay, so I'm kind of a bullet list kind of girl. I like making lists. So I'm going to, let's do the pink one here. Add that there. Mondays are really busy. So for me, always, even during quarantine. So I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to put a little clock here on, this is from the Farmhouse sticker book. I'm going to stick a little clock there because I have kind of a girls' night on Zoom with a bunch of friends. So that's going to be my little reminder sticker. And this sidebar this week, I'm going to just use for my menu planning. I've decided I'm just going to, instead of doing like a separate menu planning sheet this week, I am just going to write it here on the sidebar. So I'm just going to cover that up. Oops, that did not cover it up. I totally underestimated that size. Okay, it is just the right size to cover up that note. So if you put it even just a tad off, you can kind of see it. Okay, so I fixed that. And so I'm just gonna write down, my menu planning list there. And that'll be my sidebar for the week. What do y'all use y'all's sidebar for? In the comments below, I would love it if you would put down what you most use your sidebar for. I often use it for menu planning, although I normally just kind of use it to write like just notes to myself, like just stuff that comes up that, is important, like a phone number I don't want to lose, or just a reminder to myself that doesn't have to happen on any particular day. So I'm going to use a couple of these pretty little, they're really like pale blush headers, and they come from the Farmhouse sticker book. So I'm just going to add a couple of those. There. Yeah, so what do y'all use y'all's sidebar for? I think people use it for different things. Y'all, I will be so happy when we get to use this Run Errands sticker book again. Who is going to be happy when we can finally get out of the house for a little while, right? I know I'm not the only one. Okay, so I'm going to add, I think, let's do it down here. Y'all, I wish they made a whole sticker book with this color scheme, because this actually is like one of my favorites. Like, it really, really is one of my favorites. I really wish that they would have done more of this design. So I'm going to stick that here. A little, don't forget, my Mondays are always kind of busy. So let's see. Let's cover up some of that white space in there, because I don't think I'm going to have a ton to do here on the weekend. So I think I'm just going to, what have y'all been doing on the weekend? We've kind of just been kind of chilling out. We've been spending a lot of time outside, and it's Texas where I'm at. I'm in Texas. So it's already like 90 degrees outside, y'all. It's no joke. Okay. So I think I'm going to add a little hello there. And maybe another little to do here. These are really cute. All right, and I mean, we might just kind of call it a day here, because I think that's pretty good for the most part. Maybe I'll just add like a little more here and there. And see, y'all, this makes it really easy. You know, if you are maybe a little overwhelmed with planning, you know, one of my suggestions would be to really just kind of keep your design simple. The color story books are really a great way to do that, I think, because it's already curated for you. But if you're not using one of them, maybe just stick to 1 or 2 sticker books at a time. Some people get really overwhelmed with flipping back and forth and like trying to remember what's in what sticker book. You know, I am a big fan of just using a couple of sticker books at a time, because planning shouldn't be stressful. Like, you should want to be able to do it. So that's this week's spread. I cannot believe we're in May already. Who was shocked by that? Thank you so much for watching. Again, these are the 2 sticker books that I used. It is the, I think it's the 3rd color story, and then Farmhouse. And that's what we used for this spread. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Before you leave, please give me a thumbs up, and then don't forget to subscribe.